guys imagine how different life would be if you had to like drink metal instead of water? Like imagine if instead of like water, we had to drink like steel. Like imagine if our bodies were built to drink molten steel, but like if water entered our system, it poisoned us. Like how different would life be? We would have to have like super heaters inside of our sinks in order to melt the metal. What would our sinks be made out of? Because if they were made out of metal, then we would have the want to just like bite them. Is there like what if there's like a metal cycle? What if we like froze the world and used ice to build our buildings? That would be sick. Not skyscrapers, they would be ice scrapers. That would be crazy. What if instead of the water cycle, we had the metal cycle? I don't know. It just kind of occurred to me. I was like sipping on my water and I was like, what if instead of sipping water, I was sipping like ferrofluid? That would be so cool. I want ferrofluid to like run through my veins. I want to be magnetic. Imagine you like walk outside, you just get swept away by like a giant piece of metal or something. Do you guys not like think of stuff like this? Are these not normal thoughts? No, but like what if like you say my veins would rupture, but like what if my body was built to have ferrofluid? I'm not even zooted. These are just like the thoughts that go through my mind. You would have like one of those Brita water filters, but it would be superheated. So you just stick like a chunk of tellurium inside of it and it melts it. And that is like your equivalent of morning coffee. I want to split Jin's skull and study your brain. I don't know. I feel like my brain is really in like a different plane of existence. I feel like I just don't really like have the time that I have to dedicate to thinking about like real life. So I just like build all these crazy ass like scenarios inside of my head. Look, you guys are telling me you never think about stuff like this? You never think about like being able to eat pennies? You've never seen a penny and thought that you wanted to eat it? I do a lot of like thinking just like on the world, you know? It's like glasses. Have you ever like considered how weird glasses are? Sometimes I open up the hood of my car and wonder what would happen if I just like closed myself in there. I don't know, dude. I'd want to experience like being next to like a particle collision. Like, could you imagine? That would be sick. No, but like imagine if you weren't dead. Like that's what I'm saying. Imagine if you didn't die. I think I have like an immortality complex where I like put myself in all these situations where I 100% would just fucking perish. But like you kind of think about like haven't you done those like black hole simulators? How cool would it be to see your body turn into like a string of fettuccine? That'd be sick. And then you like come out of it just fine. You like I've always thought about like going into a black hole and then like for some reason I would be the special one that survives and then pop out of a white hole on the other side of the universe. Wouldn't that be so cool? I don't know, like I just think about these things. It's literally that meme where it's like she's probably thinking about other women and then it shows me and it's like me underneath a tap that just has metal coming out of it, slurping it up, or like filling up a cup with metal and drinking it. I don't know, you guys say that these are thoughts you have while you're high or you're drunk or whatever. These are just like my normal thoughts. I don't know, the more I like talk to you guys and the more I project my ideas to you guys, the more I think that maybe I'm just a weirdo. Like, I don't know. I'm just a silly guy. I'm literally just a silly guy. I don't need to cope with it. I already know that I'm... like, I mean, I already know that I'm definitely a bit of a weirdo, you know? I definitely know I'm a bit of an oddball, but... And so what if I lay in bed and fantasize about drinking cough syrup, you know? I don't think there's anything weird about that as long as I don't... And that's the thing, is a lot of the things that I think about, they're just kind of like... They're just weird. Like none of it is like destructive or anything. I don't think about like killing people. Like the most destructive thing I've thought about is like, what if I like kicked this rock into someone's house, you know? Like, you ever just walk past a rock and like want to kick it? I don't know. I just want to like throw a rock at something. I don't know. I don't think that I would ever actively harm someone, you know? Like whenever I think about my cats, I think about like what would happen if one day Gato just started talking to me? What would happen if like I turned Gato into fettuccine and made spaghetti out of him, you know? I don't think that I would ever actively harm someone, you know? Would you harm? Okay, well, quokkas are different. I just like think super like absurd stuff, you know? Don't you ever see like the color pink and immediately want to make whatever it is into a milkshake? I don't know, like I guess I don't actively instinctively like think of blending stuff, you know? I just think of like I would totally drink a Kirby milkshake. I feel like whenever I see Kirby, I think of like kickball, you know? Oh, my brain just works in such a weird way. Nerf footballs? Oh my god, like, yeah, like I would love to just take a bite out of a Nerf football. No, you know what? I've done that before. I know for a fact I've done that. I know for a fact. I for some reason have a vivid memory of there being a bite mark inside of on the Nerf football that we had. I've done that. Oh my god, what is wrong with me?